Welcome back, everyone. This is Seth Meyerowitz of UBE Inc., Long Island-based website design and search engine marketing company. Today we're going to take a look at Google Analytics. Google Analytics is a tracking tool that Google offers free of charge to anyone with a Google account. Setup is easy, and as long as you have access to the coding of your website, you can install the necessary tracking code. Once installed, you can start tracking your website traffic almost immediately. Benefits of installing this software are endless. Some of the benefits include seeing how many visitors come to your site, where your visits are located geographically, what websites are sending traffic to your site, what pages are the most popular on your site, what pages may have errors or problems and therefore need to be fixed. Google Analytics can also connect to your Google AdWords, which offers you a little bit more insight into what keywords and campaigns are working best and which are leading to conversions, as well as so many other things. Let's take a quick look at a Google Analytics account to get a better understanding of how it works. So let's jump right into a Google Analytics account. Here is your dashboard. Lots of great things on this dashboard, lots of really good things to be looking at. Google Analytics offers you tons of views into all the different things that users may be doing on your site, as well as how your users are finding your site. Here on the dashboard, we have a nice graph here of our visitors. This can be changed to show page views, pages per visit, time on site, bounce rate, as well as taking a look at all that information right down here. We can see that over a given time span, we've seen number of visits, number of page views, number of pages per visit, your bounce rate. Your bounce rate is calculated by the percentage of people that come to your website and leave after just one page. You want to try to get that number as low as possible. When you're doing advertising such as Google AdWords, you'll see that number go up a little bit more. Next item on the list is average time on site and your percentage of new visitors. Let's now continue taking a look at our dashboard here. If we scroll down the page, we can see a traffic sources overview, which gives you a breakdown of where your traffic is coming from. You can see a certain percentage of traffic coming through search engines, certain percentage coming through direct traffic, which is somebody typing your website in directly, and we have referring sites as well, which is other websites that may send you traffic. Right next to it, we see our content overview, which will show your most popular pages. Under that, we have a map overlay, which can actually show you geographically where your visitors are located. And then we have our visitor overview, which is very similar to this graph right up at the top. So the first component that we're going to take a look at is our map overlay right here. And all we need to do is click View Report right there, and we'll pull up a page that looks something like this. This will show us a view of actually the entire world, wherever our visitors may be coming from, and we can click into different countries to get a little bit of a more detailed understanding. So let's click into the United States. We now see a view of the entire United States, and let's click into New York. And this will show us now visitors that are coming through specific cities within the New York area. We have visits, pages per visit, time on site, percentage of new visitors, and bounce rate. This is all really great information, especially if you are a regionally targeted website and visitors from certain areas are more important to you than others. As I mentioned, we'll take a deeper look into each one of these components in a later video. So let's jump back to the dashboard and look at our content overview, which will tell us a little bit more information about the pages on our website. So as you can see on this page, we can see our top content, which will show the top pages on our website, page views, percent of the total page views for that particular page. Lots of really other great information here. You can see your top landing pages, which is the top pages that people start out on. You can see what keywords are driving traffic to particular pages. You can see your top exit pages, which is another really great component because this will tell you or would help you see if your website has any issues on any of your pages. If you see a large percentage of your visitors exiting from a particular page, that might prompt you to say, hey, what's going on with this page and how can it be fixed? Let's go ahead and jump right back over to our dashboard where we can take a look at our traffic sources. This is very important information because this tells you where your traffic is coming from. If you're running advertising, whether it be on Google or Yahoo or any other website across the internet, you want to know what that traffic is doing once they reach your website, and this is the component that'll tell you that. This is a very important section, and we'll address it later on in another video, but to look at it real quickly, we can see that our Google CPC, which is our cost per click, Google AdWords, is sending 1,100 visitors in this particular time frame. Our Google Organic, which is a non-paid side of Google, is sending 258 visitors, so on and so forth down the line, Facebook, direct traffic, etc. You can also see the keywords that are driving the most traffic to your website. We have Buffalo Restaurant, Buffalo Restaurants, Restaurant, and Restaurants. This is all really important information. This also works hand in hand with your Google AdWords. All this information tells you and helps you see which keywords are working, what traffic is working, and it's always good to take a look at that so you know what to continue with and what to change. So that just about wraps up our Google Analytics introduction webinar. I realize this was a lot of information all at once, but just understand that there's still a lot more to go over. I hope that this introduction gave you a little bit more insight into how Google Analytics works and some of the benefits associated with it. As I mentioned, keep an eye out for future videos with more in-depth information for Google Analytics and some of the different components that we looked at today. If you have any questions or comments or would like to get analytics or AdWords set up on your website or your company's website, please feel absolutely free to contact us. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it informative and helpful. Once again, this is Seth Meyerowitz, CEO of UBE Inc., a Long Island-based website design and search engine marketing company. Thanks so much for your time, and we hope to hear from you soon.